It's Friday, 25th of July, and it's time for this week's Minidisc update. We've got plenty of new things this week, so we'll get right into it. We are now taking pre-orders for the THIEAUDIO Monarch Mark IV. Now, the Mark III of the Monarch was what put THIEAUDIO on the map for us here at Minidisc, so naturally we've got high hopes for the Mark IV. The Monarch Mark IV now features an aluminium alloy ear shell, as well as a switch on the unit that lets you switch between the standard bass profile and a new rumble profile, which apparently gives you as much bass as a THIEAUDIO Origin. We're also taking pre-orders for the R202 DAC card for the Cayin N63 DAP. Now, it seems switching is the theme of the day because with the R202, you can switch between a 1-bit PWM DAC mode and a R2R ladder DAC mode, which is pretty unique. So with all the available amp cards for the N63, this means that you can try 4 different DAC flavors: the ESS DAC, the Cirrus Logic DAC, the PWM DAC, and the R2R DAC. We are taking pre-orders for the THIEAUDIO and the Cayin, and the links are in the description of this video. Now in store, we received 2 new things. The first is the Acoustune RS FIVE, which is the latest model in Acoustune's RS line of in-ear monitors. And just like the other RS series earphones, it's designed for professional use, so it's designed to be comfortable and durable. The Acoustune RS FIVE is also the first model in the RS series that Acoustune recommends for both professional reference monitoring as well as general listening. So if you want an IEM that has a clear, direct sound where the bass and the treble are quite easily distinguishable, but neither ends are particularly extreme, then I think the RS FIVE fits the bill at a reasonable price. I think the RS FIVE is particularly compelling for computer use because the vented design and the comfortable ear shells make for hours and hours of fatigue-free listening. And the sound profile is particularly good for things like dialogue, footsteps, and clear comms. Last but not least, and we've actually had this one under our belts for a couple of weeks, we've received the 105 SILVA from Meze Audio. Now, we've had a lot of customers come to us and say they love the sound of the 105 AER, but they love the wooden build of some of the other Meze models like the 109. Well, it seems Meze was listening because the 105 SILVA is like the halfway point between the 105 AER and the 109 Pro. And price-wise, it's a little bit closer to the 105 AER. In terms of sound, it actually borrows from both models. It has a little bit more of that rich, slightly woolly, low mid-tone of the 105 AER, but it also has some of the treble crispiness of the 109 Pro. Now, personally, I still prefer the tone of the original 105 AER a little bit more than the 105 SILVA, because I think the treble presents as slightly more nasal and slightly less natural on the 105 SILVA. But the difference is relatively small, I would say in the realm of about 20%, and you may prefer the extra treble detail on the 105 SILVA. Now, for the extra money over the 105 AER, you also get a USB DAC with the 105 SILVA, which is a nice little bonus. So, links are in the description, and as always, come in, have a listen, let us know what you think. This is Lachlan for Minidisc TV, and we'll see you next time.